Greetings, I'm Caffeine Rage, and I'm back with more of Divinity Orginial Sin, and join me, having a royal rumble with his wife, is...
Gang Psychologist. All in good fun, though.
I wish I was recording that.
Yeah. We have fun. I won, by the way. I'm better at tickling than she is. Oh, good, and you fall down immediately. I'm probably going to fall down, too. Yep. What's up?
Well, you fell down twice, that's the thing. And now Medora falls.
Frost.
Yeah, maybe we should have gotten out of this area.
Bear made it.
Whoop!
I made it. Never mind.
Well, Medora...
Why did you circle back around, dummy?
Well, Medora got out. Yeah, I escaped. Now, what are we doing again? Oh, yeah, we have to defrost the White Witch.
Yep. Which isn't there.
Yeah, I hope she's... Yeah, we probably could have just took a teleporter.
Yeah, because we have to go to the Hyberheim prison.
Yeah. Gesundheit, by the way.
Thank you. Silly yes.
But, yeah, I hope she's not like a turkey and, you have to leave her out on the counter for a day.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. I stacked these boxes up.
Yeah, didn't we have a watcher in here still? Yep, we did.
Yeah, but he's facing over there.
Yeah, I know. Okay. So... and Arhu's still in here just wailing away on it.
Trying so hard. It's alright, buddy. We got this. Let's see. Do I have the thing in my inventory?
No, I got a chat thing going.
Oh, with Arhu? Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
Good news!
Sewer, you say? But that is wonderful. My faith in you as ever, well placed. At your leisure, Source Hunter.
Well, first, let's see what you have to sell. Ooh.
Something new, or just something you've noticed for the first time?
Well, he has a legendary necklace.
No, fancy.
A shocking, shiny copper amulet of the serpent. It's not great.
Shocking.
16% poison resistance, plus 1 charisma. Unlocks a skill, air absorption shield. Reflects 10% of melee damage as water damage.
That's pretty fancy. How much does it cost?
4,300 gold.
That's pretty expensive.
Well, it is shiny. And
Very
shocking.
shiny. It's electrifying.
Anyway, let's continue.
For Akara's sake, we ought not to dilly-dally too long.
Too late. We've been
The White
dilly-dallying.
Witch is quickly growing a whiter shade of pale indeed.
So, she's the whiter witch now? And I think you have the rune.
I don't know how
I
long
do.
she'll last within that ice. There must be a way.
If only we just told him about something that we found.
This is your White Witch, then?
No, this is an ice cube. She's in the ice cube.
See her, are you? Even our mad Boreas wouldn't have wasted such precious ice on a petty criminal. Whatever she did to find herself here must have...
Are you sure you want to free her?
Wait, why did we want to talk to her anyway? It's been a while.
I honestly don't remember. We've been chasing this woman down for the last 10 or 12 episodes.
Yeah, and that includes a, 2-month hiatus on recording?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wait a minute, why are we looking for her? But
It's 4 months since we started our journey.
But first, what do you have to sell? A violent, sturdy elven earth wand of the witch. A witch!
A witch!
burn her!
But I am,
Oh, wait, more talky bits first.
and I would be remiss not to honor your request. Shield your eyes, Source Hunter. To melt ice of this refinement, I'll need to summon an equally rare flame.
I'm not sure what I want to say to that. I mean, there's so many things.
End. Simply end.
Avert your eyes. And she's cooked. Oh, and she immediately starts talking to you. I said that how many episodes ago?
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Oh.
Ikara, you're all right? The ice, King Boreas, and your sister. What a frigid hell you've endured.
Frigid indeed.
And yet not even a frigid hell like
Yeah,
this
her
could
nipples are
reduce
like
you to put on a
diamonds.
shirt, could it, Ahu? My old friend. Surely I have you to thank for my salvation.
Actually,
Honor goes to a pair of talented source hunters, actually.
but unfortunately, only we
If
are
not for
here.
their efforts, I'd be quite uselessly prowling around your prison still.
Then perhaps I ought to address my savior directly. Source Hunter, is that the masquerade?
I think that the voice that I chose for my character is the same as this character. Think.
Yeah, it sounds very similar.
Well, what a motley crew we are. Isn't there somewhere a bit warmer we might discuss matters?
Well, I guess let's just start with one and work our way down.
Oh my! And honestly, you
yes,
may want to
of
say,
course, of
not say
course.
monthly clear around
Do
Medora. It may trigger her
I
or
didn't
something.
mean to imply you were very clearly eternal beings in the guise of minor mortals. Not at all. Please, let's do carry on.
I like her. Let's kill
How
her.
is it? How is it that everyone all of a sudden knows that we're like the reincarnated souls of long dead gods or whatever?
God general thingies.
Yeah, it's like
Oh shit, that's right. I'm wearing the t-shirt. Damn it, I forgot about that.
it's like the goddess of the whole world. Whenever we met her at the very beginning, is like, I can't see you. I don't know who
It's like-
you are. And it's like now all of a sudden it's like, oh, that dude sitting in the chair over there, like who's like, oh yeah, you guys are the immortal gods, huh? That's cool.
So, you're back. Cool, man, cool.
Video game logic. Anyways,
Oh, yes, I suppose I am. But I do prefer my given name. Ikara, that is. Charm.
Gesundheit.
I'm sure.
But I hope I haven't disappointed my own hero. Am I just as
A
bright
little.
and witchy as you'd hoped?
She's snarky. I like her.
Yeah, let's kill her.
First things first, Source Hunter. For my freedom, I owe you every imaginable thanks.
Oh my.
My soul had withered in this prison, and I might not have survived much longer without your help. Now, about the culprits. My corrupted sister and the mad Winter King.
Yeah, about them.
When I realized exactly where, and to whom Leandra was consigning me, I was certain I'd never enjoy the sun's warmth again. But neither she nor I anticipated the Source Hunter. That was her mistake.
No one
It's my
suspects the
lesson.
Source Hunters.
I never would have imagined Leandra capable of dealing with the likes of Boreas, but she has changed into someone I hardly recognize anymore.
I really want to
Well,
accuse her of murder.
about recognizing her. Well, we do have to take her to the morgue, right?
My own little sister, if you can imagine it. She was always the more ambitious, the more exacting of us, and she had no fear of the darkness that so often accompanies Source. Her collusion with King
Well,
Boreas
you know,
and
some of the
Queen
Source
Miriam
asset
confirmed
flips, you
my
know, they are
worst
pretty
fears.
dark.
She is planning
Hey-o.
something far greater than I could have anticipated. For this reason, and with a heavy heart, I must ask you, Source Hunter, to find out how far exactly Leandra has become entwined in the dark arts.
Oh, quite far, actually.
Yeah. And I have to accuse her. I can't even back out of the conversation.
Or
So
at least
let's
with
see
that
what
attitude.
happens. I mean, I guess I could just quit the game. That would back me out of the conversation.
Yeah, well, it's been it's a little bit of an unsatisfying ending, but still.
It's been a good run, folks. All right, let's see what she says.
I take no pleasure in the memory of that night. The
Oh,
thought
ma.
of hurting anyone or anything is abhorrent to me. But in this case, I judged it necessary.
Oh, really? So,
You've been judged. You've been found wanting.
If you've come this far, I trust you've learned
Thank
that
you,
the
Heath.
Chancellor was far from a humble civil servant. This doesn't excuse my behavior, but perhaps it can help to explain it. It's
You
a
earned one
sordid
spanking.
Story, to be perfectly frank. Two sisters,
Just one?
A philanderous, treacherous
Well,
wizard,
very
death
long one.
and mayhem.
Wink.
Are you sure you're interested in such things?
well, we don't have much of a
Sparkle
choice.
in your eye belies your better nature, Source Hunter. Now I know that it is your duty to get to the heart of this. And, in truth, the events of that night...
Well, it's
will
more of
become
our
part
quest, but
of a
still.
larger and much darker matter. A matter in which I'll dare to beg your assistance before we're through with
Do
one
you
another.
dare?
Of course, we're gonna have to complete a quest for her.
Now that terrible night.
I feel a cutscene.
Cutscene.
One night, as I slept, I had a sudden revelation. No dream, but a vision.
Oh!
My sister Leandra and my lover Zandalor.
Uh-oh.
I didn't understand, but I
Well, hello.
recognized their location. Syceel's King Crab Inn. I arrived and looked.
Well,
through
at
their
least she
window,
stopped to put
but
on her cloak,
inside,
right?
Everything was
Yeah.
wrong. Leandra had fled, and Councillor Jake stood over the wizard, a knife in his hand and hate in his eyes.
How glowy they are.
As I watched, he drove the dagger deep into Zandalor's heart, and I was too late to stop him.
Oh!
In that moment, I broke.
Actually, it looks more like the
I
window.
saw before me not a man,
And the
not
wall.
even a beast, but evil incarnate. And I used Source to slay him. On the floor lay Zandalor. In my hands, I held Jake's life force. I had sworn never to use Source.
Just that look!
I couldn't walk away. And so I did the unthinkable. I used the Councillor's life to save Zandalor's.
Clear!
He was alive, but only just.
Oh? What?
Betrayal. Murder. Source. We were all of us guilty now.
Well, that solves that quest. So it was a nice game, huh?
Yep, great game. Finally solved the first quest.
Alright, that's the end of the dialogue. Oh, and I have to listen on this. Okay, I'm listening in.
Okay.
I think.
Both he and you must learn more about the darkness that has extended itself into our dearest Rivellon. And I believe I know where we must begin.
Listen,
Prison.
lady. We've been at this for like 35 or 40 hours. We're way past just beginning.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine the overtime when we turn in our timesheets. I mean, damn.
I do believe Master Sixax is on his way. Make way, Source Hunter, landing in 3, 2...
Wait, what? Okay, I'm listening in again.
We have much to discuss. Come one and all to the end of time. A spot of something warm at the
Oh, it feels
soil
like
that
the end of time
happened
already.
It was all a bit of good. There you are, Ikara. Now, if we're done playing hide and seek, let's not waste a jot more time. Oh, I just can't wait to pick your every synapse.
Sounds so dirty.
Oh, my.
Oh, looks like we get to talk to each other.
That's the White Witch, eh? I expected someone a little more evil. I can't say I'd cut her down for mistake, but she sure has fewer horns than I expected.
I love Medora.
If only Jared were here to meet her. He would have loved to lay eyes on the White Witch of so many legends.
All right, now our talkie
We
bit.
solved the murder and caught the culprit. Yet this case feels anything but closed.
Oh, boy.
There's more to this crime than simple fact. Killing a killer is hardly the same as killing an innocent, after all.
Let's see, who was she to rank the life of a wizard over that of Jake? This is cut and dry case of murder, I say. Or we'll have to learn more before we can assess Kerr's true guilt in the matter. You know, no matter just how much she just admitted her guilt, right?
Yeah, she's very, very brazen about that. Like, yeah, I killed him. Cool.
Yeah. May have damaged the inn as well. You know, do I have to pay for that, or does the insurance cover that? Or yeah, I have a feeling 2 is probably going to be the better outcome here.
We'll have to learn more before we can assess Akara's true guilt in this matter.
Yeah, because, yeah, we still have a good, 30, 40 hours of gameplay.
Yeah. Romantic. +1. Does that change?
It doesn't change anything for me. That's the lucky charm.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah, it wouldn't have changed anything for me either way. If, you know, the other gave me pragmatic. But Medora just yeah, Medora just wants to kill her though, and that's why I like Medora. She's you know, simple folk. Don't tell her I said that.
Life is simple for her. Okay,
just gotta watch out for the feline menace.
Suppose we should head to the end of time and I guess have some more talkie bits.
Yeah, but first we must gather our party. Alright, well, off we go.
Ah, all the chairs are full.
Yeah.
Oh, you got this talkie bit. I'm listening.
Yeah. I'm talking to the Zyzax, but let's update you on my progress. I don't think we've talked about that before.
I don't think so either.
Let's see. I've seen Leandra at work in Haberham. She's using starstones to turn them into bloodstones.
All the wicked things
How very naughty!
that can stand in the way of the void, and she's turning it into vessels of blight. You'll have to redouble your efforts, my friend. You'll have to find
Like we have it before.
starstones before she does, and forestall her insidious distortion.
Insidious! Let's see, I defeated Braxis Rex. I may have defeated, this ancient evil. Like, what, 20 hours ago now?
Yeah, something like that.
Scallywags.
Scallywags!
Starstone with blood magic. Vile fiends.
Spankings all around!
Be stopped. Their adulteration of Starstone could hamper our efforts to undo the void. You have to trace this sect back to the very pit where it burrows. Bloodstone. The horror. Magic as dark as this. It feeds.
How dramatic, huh?
Seek to starve it.
Incredibly dramatic.
Okay, I want
This tapestry
to...
represents
let's
all of
talk to
time.
our... as soon as he's
One
finished
wouldn't
with
think
this.
Time itself would include so many threads dangling temptingly where any claw could reach it.
Our who?
Alive, Madam Weaver. Our friend Ahu here is no better than the void when his instincts overcome him. Clawing at time and void. He wouldn't, would he?
Oh, he would. He's a naughty kitty.
I hope your quest fares
Alright, I'm
well,
talking to
dear
Aru.
hunter.
Okay.
And it looks like there's a couple things. Number 4 is definitely tempting to talk about.
Might as well.
I've learned about the relationship between Zahir and the Witch Sisters. You told me that you had no idea who was at the end.
Yes, that was a small fib on my
A
part.
fib? A fib, you call it?
Zandalor is known as the Keeper of the Source, after all. And I didn't know how Source hunters would react to my association with such a colorful character.
That's racist.
Well, first, we check to see what you have to sell. And I think in between episodes, we're going to have to do just a major inventory purge.
Yeah.
Because, damn. Alright. Let's talk about Source Hunter business, I guess.
By all means.
Is there any more you could tell me about the strangers that seem to be in league with the orcs?
I can't say much more, but that they're madmen. Although
Mad, I
they're
say!
dangerous to us because of their alliance with what should be a natural enemy. You won't see me teaming up with a terrier in a hurry.
Yeah, he is he's very catty, isn't he?
But much.
But certainly. What would you like to know?
Who, or rather, what are you?
Oh, I am but a wizard. A
grand wizard, in fact.
Beast. And indeed, I am both. My body, like any other, is bound to temporal decay. But my spirit is a speck of light that shone forth from the eternal sun that is the cosmic soul.
Boy, doesn't he have a high feeling about himself, doesn't he?
My
Indeed.
task upon this earth is to protect the heart of nature, the very antithesis of which is the intrigue spun by demons and directors of the dead. Hence my involvement in Scythial. You see, my one desire is to witness a world in which every mother looks around her and purrs with calm contentment.
In a giant
She
ball of
knows that
yarn.
Her chicks or children, her cubs or calves, will grow up without knowing the meaning of menace. To my great
sorry, I kinda
regret,
clicked through.
None of them purr
It's okay.
as yet.
But, yeah, we were getting the gist of it. So,
Yeah.
tell me a bit about this kitty trick of yours.
Oh, but that's not a trick. It's a blessing. Or does it surprise you that I enjoy taking a feline guise?
I think it's all the cat puns. What about you, Jared?
Definitely. Definitely all the cat puns.
Magic is a gift, Hunter. To tread upon the realm of instinct, even articulate speech, perhaps humanity's greatest asset, cannot give expression to something so inextricably innate.
Boy, shame our leaders can't have that gift of expression. Sorry.
To be out in the night,
It's alright.
to stalk on silent paws and hunt with only the moon as your witness, you couldn't possibly imagine the thrill.
Are we still talking about you being a cat?
But of course it's handy to speak in more than meows. And I couldn't brew potions or make machines without opposable thumbs. This I
At least with that
freely
attitude.
admit. Let's just say I have found a way to enjoy the best of two worlds.
Isn't it dangerous to polymorph like that? Like you do? What if you get stuck?
Oh, that'll never happen. Granted, a witch could make the polymorph permanent if she'd enchant me in my cat guise, but I'll just have to be careful around witches, won't I?
Besides, I'm not black. Wait, that came out wrong.
I'm my own wizard, you know, and I don't intend to become anyone's familiar.
What, you don't want to become familiar with someone? Alright, so I have a feeling
Why,
car.
I see Master
yeah.
Zigzags has upgraded from his shabby little hut at the edge of
Alright,
the
I'm listening.
from the fairy dimension to the, space-time weaver hunter imp one. What do you call this place again?
I like her. The Space-Time Weaver imp one. a big ball of timey-wimey stuff.
Ha! Is that so? It seems I have my share to learn about the magical world yet. The end of time. Well, suddenly your association with Master Zixax makes sense.
Or at least it makes sense to someone.
Well,
Not really sure I'd call him master either.
It's a small relief to find myself in a safe haven among such allies.
Yeah, about that safe haven. Yeah, you've been very naughty. Alright, fine then. Let's start from the beginning.
I believe the answer to that begins centuries ago, when your order was still cutting down so-called dark magicians by the dozens.
And when this Let's Help Play series started, centuries ago.
Ours was a family of born sorcerers, you see. It was in our blood to interact with Source. But our parents were determined to curb the power within us.
Uh-oh.
Still, their meekness wouldn't save them from the Source Hunters. I am, but there is more to our kind than they teach at your academy. Source isn't only blood and madness. It's like lightning, an exquisite current of great power.
And never strikes twice.
We sorcerers are like metal steeples. Source is drawn to us, and it flows through us.
Ew?
But what so many fail to understand is that Source can be controlled. The power-drunk through history have abused it, and all the world's sorcerers have borne terrible consequences.
And what consequences do you mean?
Tell me, Source Hunter, in all your hours studying the arcane arts, did your great masters ever suggest that perhaps not all sorcerers were evil?
I don't think I remember that far back at this point. What about you?
No.
Did you ever hear, even once, that some of us were weak and gentle?
Not
That
me,
we
of
could be
course.
simple forest folk healing the sick and frozen each winter? No. I doubt also that they'd mention that one day this hunt of yours would birth a broken soul powerful enough to inch all of Rivellon toward oblivion.
Well, now that you mention it... Let's see, you mean to blame Leandra's doings on we Source Hunters?
No. No, that would be going too far, and eschewing my own responsibility. I believe Leandra's long fall down did begin at the hands of some of your own order. But it was
All the way
I
down the
who
crazy
sparked
tree.
all of this.
You mean someone of our own order killed your parents? That's what this is all about. I mean, really. She's Batman. I mean, think
Wouldn't she
about it.
be anti-Batman because she's clad in white instead of black? Her sister's Batman.
No, that's what I meant. Yeah, her sister.
So would that make the White Witch the Joker?
Maybe. Or I think we're just going to have to kill her to be safe.
Kill them both. Just kill everyone. That'll solve the problem. Kill
Yo,
all of the gods and demons.
Yeah, kill them all and let Medora sort them out.
I see
Alright.
what you did there.
So you mean someone of our own order killed your parents?
They came on a quiet morning. My mother was wild with fright and commanded me to hide myself and Leandra outside, among the trees. Even at that young age, we knew not to question her. We climbed high into the branches of a nearby tree, and before we could look away, our parents were cut down without ceremony before our door.
Oh boy, so this is our order's fault. We're gonna have to file grievances now. Medora, get the forms. This is going to be a long one.
Gonna have to set up a meeting with
The
HR.
sorcerers sauntered away, wiping their blades with pride. 2 more sorcerers dead, a job well done.
So, what happened to Leandra and yourself? Did you die in the forest or something?
From that moment on, everything was different. As we trembled in that tree, our fear and our desperation were so potent that the magic within us began to weave together.
Oh
Our
my.
souls became forged together.
Oh gosh.
A bond
This means that if we
unbroken.
kill Leandra, she's gonna die too.
Yeah, that does solve the problem of killing the other one.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't we hear about this before? About some sort of ceremony to break this sort of bond?
That is very true. We did with, what was his name? Brachus Rex.
Yeah, like 30 episodes ago now.
We would survive, thrive even within those woods, never speaking to outsiders.
Except the
Our soul
mushrooms.
forge meant that if one of us were to die, the other would instantly perish too. We kept one another close.
But not too close.
Leandra's capacity was enormous. Source didn't frighten her, and
Wait,
she delved
what are we
into
talking
that
about again?
dark well with terrible regularity. I did my best to guide her, but she fast outgrew my admonitions.
Alright, so basically, if you wanted to stop Leandra, you could have done so at any point. Right? Is that what I'm taking away from this?
I think so, because she'd just have to kill herself.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, sucks, but then she kills basically the big bad.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is your fault. So now this is all on you.
My
Good.
sister and I were
I hate
mired
filling
in
out those
solitary
triplicate forms.
existence, witches among the trees when Zandalore came.
Okay, so...
Leandra especially couldn't leave him be. He was a feast of information, and
Oh,
she
my.
wouldn't rest until she'd absorbed every bit of knowledge he offered.
So that's what they're calling it these days.
Their days were spent on charms, hexes, and the like. At night, Leandra would wander off to practice what she'd learned, and Zandalore and I would settle into our quiet tasks, side by side.
Oh my.
We were a content trio, the three of us, but base impulse would undo us.
And here I was being snarky, but here we go, right?
Yeah.
As you know, Leandra and I were soul forged. This offered us a window into one another's souls. I knew Leandra had
I thought that was the
developed
eyes.
for Zandalore, and she knew I had too.
Oh, love triangle.
But it was me to
Oh,
whom
my.
he confessed his love. Those quiet evenings together had captured his heart, as they had mine.
Oh boy, here we go now.
Her heart broke the moment we announced our new attachment, and I felt the pain of it as sharply as a knife. She fled, without a word, and I didn't see her for 2 terrible years.
Yeah, this could have all been solved if you asked her to join in. Right?
Yeah, everyone would have been happy.
My connection to her, our soul forge, grew weaker. It was as though some third entity, a parasite,
Oh,
worked on
my.
our souls, sucking the strength from it day by day.
So what next? How do we stop Leandra? Otherwise known as, so how do you want to die? I mean, do you want it quick? Do we just want to let Medora go to town on you? What?
We've a single order of business first and foremost. Leandra is gathering an army, and I fear we'll have to get through it if we wish to find her.
Alright, so Medora, take the lead.
But first, we must learn more about Leandra's plans.
Oh look, a new
How many
quest.
so-called immaculates does she have in her palm, and to what end is she directing them?
Well, at least, what, 20, 30 less than she did this morning? Right?
Yeah, maybe 40.
Your journey must begin in the Lacula mines, where
Gesundheit.
she has been accumulating materials and manpower for a purpose as yet unknown. The way will be dangerous. Her allies are growing more powerful and numerous by the minute. But we must discover exactly what Leandra is planning, and why.
So, what can you tell me about infiltrating the mines? Otherwise known as, how do we disguise Medora to get her in there?
A soul forge comes with its own benefits, Source Hunter. Though our connection has weakened, I still see the occasional vision of Leandra's doings, the pangs of her deepest felt emotions, and flashes of her triumphs.
Uh-oh. She's
Wait,
flashing her.
wait, she's not the Joker. She's Harry Potter.
Where's the lightning bolt?
Well, hang on. Let me go study that source of magic.
One vision. I had thought it was only a nightmare. But now I see it was something much worse. Leandra is collecting materials, precisely what, I cannot say, and is hard at work shaping them into something sinister.
Okay, so she's gathering something, but you have no idea what to do something that you have no idea what. Maybe this connection is very useful. You're just a fountain of information. Maybe it's just a giant obscene statue, you know, just, it's like a Minecraft, you know, giant golden dick.
Oh, but bloodstones would be a giant bloody dick. No,
that's the veins.
Her frustrations are rivaled only by her mirth. I can see she's growing closer and closer to achieving something dire. You must make your way deep into the mines to see exactly what she's planning.
Okay, so we have to infiltrate deep into her mine.
Yes. We're taking the back entrance to that mine?
Yeah, it's a dirty path, but, you know. So, let's see. Is there no redeeming her sister? I'm going to guess no at this point.
I believe that our soul forge has been damaged. By what? I can only guess. The fraying of the bond between us has left Leandra adrift in a well of sorrow she truly believes will never end.
So she's become an alcoholic. Right?
Or a drug addict.
Well, since this is, you know, a fantasy realm, alcohol.
Fair enough.
Unless, you know, this is RimWorld, then it's drugs. And completely drugs.
Or Elder Scrolls, skooma.
My hand.
Yeah, but she's not fuzzy enough. I mean, Akaru would be a great Khajiit.
I am certain she'll cease blazing this path of destruction.
So let's discuss the soul forge between you and Leandra, because we haven't talked about this enough.
I cannot condone the terrible things she's done, but I can seek to understand them. With our soul forge in such tatters, I believe Leandra is adrift in the not at all inconsiderable sorrows of our lives.
So she's definitely an alcoholic. Got it. Wait, here's something that I don't get. Okay, so supposedly the soul forge makes it so that if either of you, you know, dies, the other one dies as well. If damaging it, does that break the link? Or, you know, if Medora just, you know, cleaves you in half right now, does, you know, Leandra just keel over? I know. Let's test this. Medora, license to kill.
Stabby, stabby.
What's more, I sense a terrible force bearing down upon the bond between us. It is hungry, and it consumes ever more of Leandra's mind and soul. I cannot say exactly what this force might be, but I'm certain it's both driving me out and driving Leandra on.
So does that mean that it's breaking the bond between the two of you, so we could kill her and you won't die?
Yeah, you would think that, you know, breaking that bond would be a bad thing, right?
Yeah.
It seems like they're making this up as they go along, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. You can't kill her because, you know, killing her would instantly kill me. No, don't kill me. There's a third party.
If I could only repair the forge, I'm certain she'd put a stop to this madness.
But what if she's not in Sparta?
Heyo.
Alright, so let's discuss the mines and we can finally get out of here.
The way may be treacherous.
Well, that was short.
Inside. I fear my sister is doing something dreadful so far from the light of day.
Yeah, you don't want to know what she's putting on the internet these days. Whew. I mean, she's filthy. Well, that was the talky bit done.
Did she have anything to sell?
The void.
Oh, no, she doesn't.
Don't you think that would have been the first thing I checked?
Probably.
Staring in the sun.
We are haunted.
Should we talk to the Weaver of Time?
Yeah, let's talk.
How might I serve our mission?
But first, we check her inventory. Oh, she still has Placy Dust, a thread, and some needle. Okay, so I met Leandra and Abraham. She had a starstone to create bloodstones. That seems like a bad thing, by the way.
Leandra. She desires to be mother of the void, but you have the power to undo her born-in-blood litter.
Oh my.
Though they be baptized in blood, You can cleanse the Starstones still, and use them to thwart their grim queen.
So we shouldn't have been using those? Alright, well, do we want to talk about any of this other stuff, or just, leave, because we're at the 40-minute mark?
I mean, we've talked about all of this stuff before, so...
Yeah, I'm just checking to see if there's...
my friend.
Yeah, that's just, repeating the same thing. So, I'm thinking town and some inventory management after we end this.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Maybe inventory management first, then town, then more inventory management.
Inventory management, all the way down. Let's see. Is this the inner chamber? I'm trying to figure out where we've been sending stuff.
I think this is it. We just have to find whichever chest is ours.
Okay, so that doesn't work.
Maybe we get the sides wrong. Because I couldn't open that chest.
Just perfectly backwards. Yep. Okay, this is where... Ooh, there's a bunch of iron ore here. There you go.
I have too much to carry.
Good thing you just sent to the inventory, huh?
Yeah.
And I forgot that I put a rather nice shield in here there. It's completely useless now.
Oh man, I'm like double my inventory.
Mostly due to the iron ore that I just sent you.
Yeah, I was pretty close to full, but now I'm way over double.
Yeah, I think we should do some inventory management off screen. Do we want to call it an early day? It just seems like a good enough place to end things.
We probably should, because this will take a little while.
Yeah, who knows? We may not even get another episode recorded tonight, because I have a feeling this is going to take ages.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to make multiple trips back and forth, too, because there's just so much crap to carry and sort around.
Well,
where are you going?
Well, I was heading up to the teleporter, because there's not a lot in my inventory, because Medora's been a pack mule. Matter of fact, Medora still has over 100 weight that she could carry.
Yeah, I need to do some crafting, too.
Yeah, and there's still that chest of the Source King as well that's locked in here.
Yeah.
But yeah, got all my stuff. I hadn't been sending stuff to the inventory. I've just been giving it to Medora to hold on to. It's like, hey, Medora, I realize that you have the entire world on your back, but here, have something else.
I've been sending stuff to my inventory, particularly heavy stuff. I have several 100 pounds of things here.
Well, see, remember, I have Medora.
Yeah.
And Medora is awesome. We've established this.
How much carry weight does Medora have left?
120. I have a feeling not for long.
Medora can carry that for me for when we go back to town.
All right. She's at 234 of 250.
All right. This iron ore weighs 210 pounds.
But I think let's just go ahead and wrap things up here.
Sure.
So, interwebs.
Yes, if you want to find me on the interwebs. If you're on YouTube watching this, but you're not on my channel, you can find me by looking for Gaming Psychologist. If you want to follow me on Twitter, where I tweet about all kinds of things, many different kinds of things. Today alone, I tweeted about like 5 different things. You can do so at JMA4707. And if you want to watch me stream games on Twitch, you can do so over at twitch.tv/jarthur4707. What about you, buddy?
Well, if you're not watching this on my YouTube channel, you can find me over at Gaming with Caffeine Rage, where I, in theory, have 3 Let's Play series going. That's been kind of rough lately. I blame Halo. Halo was a mistake.
I'm very sorry.
Oh, trust me. I'm more sorry that I played Halo. And all the you can hear all the peasants just turning off right now. But if you're still around, you could also find the Sunday Sampler there, where I have some interesting things, and sometimes some actually good games, sometimes some mediocre games, like I just recorded. And, well, the podcast that we're both a part of is there Fridays at noon as well. And, well, if you want to hear some more of my name ramblings, you could catch me over on the Twitters, GameOCR, where I occasionally tweet about random things, mostly be bitching about random things, like my recording settings getting screwed up because Windows decides, you really don't need any microphones enabled, do you?
Nah.
So here, let's just have DX Tori double up all your speaker recordings, because you need 2 copies of the same damn soundtrack. And I'm left wondering, where are my vocals? Oh, but yeah, let's get out of here.
All right.
Short episode, but hey, maybe this will actually get people to stick around for the end of it.
Maybe so. But that means it's time for me to say bye-bye now.
See ya.